What did he say? Shimla?
Shimla, yeah.
No way. Assalamualaikum, Sheikh. You're right. I heard you had a Shahada today. I'm really happy. You know, may Allah give you barakah, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
This is our friend from Punjab.
Oh, hi. How are you? Okay. Very well, thank you.
So are you a Sikh or you just fancy wearing the turban?
I'm a son of a Sikh.
Yeah, but are you a Sikh?
I'm not a Sikh.
You're not a Sikh. So you don't believe in God?
No.
Would you be an agnostic or an atheist?
I don't know what the difference is. You have to...
The difference is one sits on the fence.
Yeah. No,
agnostic.
No.
The other completely rejects God.
100% anti all of that.
Okay. So you're not atheist then?
I'm a player.
Okay.
Tell me then, where are you from?
You missed the most obvious place, man. The same place you're from.
Punjab.
No, India. Come on.
Ahmedabad or somewhere like that.
Bro, you mentioned all the places that
Yeah, I'm not going on camera.
Oh, he doesn't want the camera, bro.
No, because I don't want to get involved in an argument.
Yeah, but you were on the camera with the Christians.
Because, you know why?
Why?
Because I forgot your name.
Sorry? Hashim.
Hashim, you know what it is?
Yeah.
This might be unfair, but I made the judgment that I'm going to get, there's going to be less confrontation with him than and
you expect confrontation with me?
I think you're going to be more defensive than
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Trust me.
I trust you.
Defensive in a way which is
You're always. I've seen all of this.
Yeah.
I haven't come here to go on camera or be. I just.
Don't worry, I'll put you on camera.
I just want to know. I just want to.
Yeah, go on. What do you want to know?
So basically, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
It's okay, Habibi. This speaker's corner. Carry on. What's the problem?
You ever heard of Adam Sikh and Ex-Sikh Muslims? You must have done.
I heard of them, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever watched anything? Why?
Why would I? If I want to learn about Hinduism or Christianity or whatever religion, I go to them.
Okay.
If you want to learn about Sikhism, would you go to an ex-Sikh? Because you should never trust your ex. Do you agree?
So what did I just say 2 minutes ago?
What?
That you're going to get defensive.
I give you a response.
Okay.
So
but
responding to you is defensive?
I don't think that's an honest answer.
Why is not an honest answer?
Okay, I'm going to give you a rundown.
Okay, go on.
I have been fascinated by Islam for a couple of years.
Okay.
Simply because I believe in God, but because I started off reading the Bible many years ago. I went to a Church of England school in Dulwich, not far from here actually. And then I went on holiday with my father. Mm-hmm. And during that holiday, there was a Bible. I started reading the Bible from the Genesis or Exodus, whatever the first book is.
Genesis.
And then I continued reading the Gospels when I came back.
Right.
And what I was taught in school wasn't anywhere near what the Bible had. I read.
Did they teach you religion in your school?
Yes, it was a Church of England school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were interested in Christianity, not Islam?
I'm talking about back then.
Okay, I see.
So afterwards,
Right.
I thought to myself, okay, let me now try to find out about Sikhism. But Sikhism isn't widely, you can't get much from the internet or whatever. So I started doing it about Islam.
Wait. What did you learn about Sikhism?
Little or nothing.
Why?
Because Sikhism...
Because you read the Bible, why would you not read the Guru Granth Sahib as a Sikh to understand Sikhism?
Okay. Firstly, because the languages it's written in, I can't read.
But I'm sure they have translations in English.
They have,
Okay.
but they're more hymns and psalms and there's some Hindu stuff in there. And there isn't...
Well, Sikhism is a mix of...
correct.
It's fairly a new religion, isn't it? It's been around, 400 years?
Early 15th century, so yeah.
Yeah, that's 600 years.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So the basics I understood.
Okay. And what is the basics?
Basic of Sikhs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble there, but
You are?
I am going to get in a lot of trouble. Just, I suppose, to be nice, there's 3 or 4 prayers you need to do. Don't rob, don't steal, don't do whatever.
What did they speak about God in Sikhism?
I'm
You're
not
speaking about morality.
I'm not interested in that.
Why not? Then,
I'm not interested.
Look, if you're going to discuss any religion and you're going to say I'm not interested in God, then you're not being sincere. Because the whole idea of any religion which speaks about a particular religion. It's not
Hashim.
just morals.
Hashim.
It talks about God in particular.
Hashim.
Yes.
I can't stand here and have an intellectual discussion because your arguments, you're well versed in this. You've done this for years and years and years. You're going to destroy me.
I'm not here to destroy you.
Yeah, you will. You will. I'm here to ask you simple questions.
Okay.
I'm not asking the validity of Islam.
By the way, my question was quite simple.
Yeah.
When you investigate any religion,
Yeah.
the first thing people...
I wasn't investigating Islam. I was
No, I'm talking about Sikhism.
Oh, Sikhism. Okay.
Yeah. Whether Sikhism, Christianity or Islam, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All of them, they actually believe in God. You agree?
Yeah.
So for you as an atheist, when you're reading any scripture,
Yeah.
I was hoping that you would say, I wanted to understand what the concept of God was in that religion. Not about morals, because you don't need to
I
be...
didn't say morals.
No.
But you asked me what...
No, you
what
mentioned
ex-
morals.
No, because you said,
Be
what did
good-
you
be
understand?
good to other people
What
and
did
so
you
on.
understand? I said, well, it probably just taught me, don't steal, don't rob.
Yeah, that's morals.
That's morals, yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I
So,
understood.
you know, in order to be a moral person,
Yeah.
you don't even need to practice religion.
Exactly, I
Okay?
agree.
And so we don't have any disagreement there.
No problem.
But what I'm saying is that if I were to study physics,
Yeah.
or study chemistry, or study biology, or any sciences,
Yeah.
yes, and then if I go and say that, okay, I don't need to know about atoms and molecules when I study chemistry, that is me like ignoring the basics of chemistry. You see what I mean? Similarly, when you investigate a religion, the first thing on your mind would be like, okay, what is the concept of God? Because morality is taught by all of them. They overlap many times. Okay?
I don't understand.
I'm trying to say that when you investigate a religion, the first thing on your mind
Yeah.
should be about the concept of God.
Okay. Oh, but that's not the point.
Okay,
So the
go on.
point is this.
What is your simple question?
My simple question is this. So, as an intellectual person, or a sensible person,
Okay.
somebody who can hold a conversation,
Yeah.
why would someone like you have 100% faith in Islam when I know and you know that if you know the basics, that as much as I know, the little fractions I've read, the hadiths, yeah, or if I listen to people like Ex-Sikh, or if you listen to Sam Shamoon, Christopher Hitchens, all these people, why do you feel the need to come here every week, yeah, and defend it? There must be some issues that you're aware of.
I don't see any issues in Islam. I think Islam is the answer for all of humanity.
Right.
If you
And
want...
it's perfect. Everything that was written...
Can I answer the way I want?
Sorry.
Without you,
All right.
you know? Because when I did look into the other religions, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the DawahWise streams. We actually have a direct conversation with all these different religious people. And we invite, it doesn't matter if Adam Sikh wants to come on DawahWise.
Would you speak to him?
Of course, if he comes on our stream, we would never say no to him.
Okay.
We would welcome him.
So you've heard of him?
Of course, I've told you that already.
I'm sorry, I didn't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people like that, you know, they are here today, gone tomorrow, regardless.
Okay.
For us to have a discussion on an intellectual level, yes, and look at things objectively is more important than about the status of someone. So whether it's Sam Shamoon or Adam Sikh or whatever names you mentioned, if they come on our stream and they want to have a conversation with civility, we will reciprocate in kind.
All right, that's interesting.
I've never, in fact, you can go and ask any of the DawahWise, the people who watch our channel.
Okay.
We have never stopped anyone come to our stream and speak their mind unless they misbehaved.
Okay, that's
Okay?
interesting. That's
Yes,
interesting.
and I don't know why you would think otherwise. Because if you actually watch any of our live streams, you know we have been having
I've been
streams-
watching that, but listen, okay.
We have been
Let's go to
having
the
streams.
Qadiani ones.
Wait, you're already jumping to Qadianis. We have been having streams about Hinduism.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
those.
for the last 4 or 5 weeks now.
Okay, all right.
And we have had really good conversations with many Hindus.
Okay.
One thing which we realized from these conversations is that most of those people who advocate Hinduism don't know the basics of the religion. And I'm not saying all of them.
No, sure.
I'm saying many of them.
All right, fine.
Yes.
All right.
And similarly, if you go to another religion, maybe Christianity, or even if you want to say Ahmadiyya, all of them, there are certain people who actually have read their religion, about the books, their scriptures and so on, and they do know about it, but most of the other people are not. So what we say is that, what objection would somebody have in the oneness of God? Because you're an atheist, I think you would be more concerned, because how would you feel if somebody like Sam Shamoun says the only religion, true religion is Christianity? What would you say to him?
I say the same thing to him as I would to you and everyone else.
Which is what?
That anyone that believes in God is an apple short of a picnic.
Okay, why is that?
Because if you tell a 12-year-old child that there is a God,
Yeah.
I understand why that 12-year-old child will believe it.
Yeah.
If you told someone of how should I put it polite, less than average intelligence, that they need to believe in God for X, Y, and Z, I would understand. But if you tell someone of just a normal human being that God exists and this is what's that you must do this, you must do that, I mean, come on.
You know, majority of the world actually believes in God. For your information, the atheists are actually in a minority.
I agree with you.
So why would that be?
I'm just fascinated why an individual who has half a...
You know why? I'll tell you why.
More than average intelligence.
I'll tell you why.
Believes that.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. What's your name, by the way?
Bobby.
Bobby? Hashim, as you know, my name. Okay, so Bobby, let me ask you this. Do you believe you exist?
Listen, I'm not getting involved in this because they said, I've heard this from you guys.
You know, he asked me a simple
years.
question. I can't ask him a simple question.
Yes, I exist.
Come on, Bobby.
I exist.
Does the universe exist?
Yes, the universe exists.
Where did it come from?
It was from the Big Bang.
And where did that come from?
It came from some from nothing, which the scientists have yet to understand. But there was some kind of huge explosion billions of years ago, and something, one organism, whatever that whatever it was, something in the water, something.
Bobby, you're all over the place.
It came out.
You know,
Why
wait. You were just making fun of those below average people.
Yeah.
Now you look like you don't even know where the universe came from.
I agreed, my friend, and I said to you.
Are you below average?
Because
are you below average in your intellect?
I think
because you actually mock those people who believed in God.
Okay, wait.
It looks like you don't even know your own existence.
Wait. I said to you before I started, I can't get, because you're not versed in all this. You've been doing it for
and you're
years.
not, and you're judging everyone as if you know everything.
I want to know.
That's arrogance.
It's not arrogance.
It is. I'm sorry to say this, Bobby.
Okay.
Actually, you're below average when you don't even know where this existence came from. I would say the same thing to you then. How would you feel?
So,
Bobby, how would you feel if I told you that?
Tell me what.
That you are below average because you don't even know where our existence comes from.
I wouldn't be insulted because all you're doing, you're trying to defend the existence of God. If me and
you tried to prove your existence and you fail miserably.
Agreed.
Okay?
Agreed. But
then I would say you're below average.
But we'll accept it.
Okay.
No problem.
So now that wait, first you mentioned something about nothing. Let's see if you even know what that means.
Mr. Hashim, I haven't.
Mr. Bobby, come on. Simple question.
I haven't. You guys, and I've told you this before, you guys are well versed in this because it's the same argument. I've been watching this. I told
then you should know the answer.
2 years. I've been watching this.
Then he should know the answer.
But why do you?
Because a repeated question.
Yeah.
And if he has heard us for 2 years, he should know the answer to that question.
If you want to defend, if you're going to argue with me that God, you have to answer these questions because that's how I prove.
No. I'm not saying you have to answer my way. I'm saying answer the way you want, Bobby.
I'm telling you.
But
I believe.
When I ask you a simple question, where did the universe come from?
I don't know.
You mentioned something about nothing. You mentioned about organisms. You mentioned about
scientists. I believe what the scientists.
Look. One thing you need to understand: science explains the mechanism, doesn't explain the agency.
I don't.
Do you know the difference?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend.
So mechanism is like, for example, how a car works.
Yeah.
You might know, if you're a mechanic, you would know everything how a car works.
Yeah.
Okay? But if you start asking him, okay, where did these particles come from that make up the car, he wouldn't be able to tell you.
What's this got to do with God?
I'll tell you what. Because for us to know that something exists, something began to exist like the universe, it must have a cause. Must have, yeah. This is something which is proven. You look at the universe from any angle, and you say that anything that begins to exist always has a cause.
So on that basis, Mr. Hashim, you would say that a man who doesn't believe in God has got some serious mental issues.
No, I wouldn't say that.
What would you say?
I would just say that they're ignorant about, and they're
stupid.
And they are blissful in their ignorance. Okay, for them that is the case.
So,
but
you'd
for
be
me,
blessed with more
for me, it's not enough. I need to know the answer to this existential question.
And you actually believe this?
Hold on, Bobby, hold on. You didn't have an answer. At least we have an answer, unlike you.
What answer?
The answer for us is that there must be a cause.
That's your belief.
No, it's something which is scientific observation in every single existence in this universe. Whether it's a tree, whether it's a molecule, it doesn't matter what it is. So there must be a cause for anything that began to exist. And we believe that the universe began to exist, hence it must have a cause. And the cause cannot be that existence itself. That means the cause cannot be the universe. It cannot be nothing like what you said earlier. Because
why have we gone? What, you're getting me involved in a conversation.
You're clueless about.
I'm lost.
You're clueless about. Yeah.
But
Bobby,
I feel as an intelligent man.
No, Bobby. That wasn't my intention.
If you have to come up.
The reason I brought that up is because you actually made a judgment call on a lot of people who might not understand intellectually how to answer certain questions. So for you to actually judge them based on your limited knowledge.
What did I say? That I believe that anyone that believes in God is.
You said there are many people who are below. Sorry, you said, to put it nicely, people who believe God are like.
As a 12-year-old.
Yeah. So you mentioned children, and then you mentioned below average in intellect, and then you questioned me that why would I believe if I'm neither a child nor below average?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So you already look.
Yes.
For me, that 12-year-old child.
Sorry?
Based on my understanding of our existence, that 12-year-old child is more intelligent than you. Why? Because he acknowledges the existence and he acknowledges the creator of existence.
Nothing to do with influence from their mother or father, brainwashing the kid, taking to the temple, the church,
Trust me, today the 12-year-olds are quite clever. You'll be surprised how clever they are. But anyway, but you're a grown-up, you're not a 12-year-old, so I'm speaking to you accordingly.
Right.
Yes. Now,
so if you, I wasn't a person.
By the way, are you happy with this void in you that you don't know where we came from?
I'm ecstatic at my life to know
blissful
that when I die,
ignorance is.
When I die, and they crush my bones, and they take my ashes, and they throw it in the river. In your case, buried. Or if
by the way, why don't you're an atheist? You don't care whether you're burnt or buried.
No, it's our tradition, though. It's a tradition.
But why? Would you know? What would it make a difference to you if you were buried instead of being burnt?
Given the option, I like the idea of my ashes just scattered.
Yeah, and that's based on your tradition, right?
Yeah, and rather than my bones being.
So you're impacted by a tradition as well.
There is always some kind of.
Don't blame that 12-year-old then.
There's always some.
See what I mean? Don't blame the 12-year-old. When you're grown up like you are impacted. Even though you don't believe in God.
I don't need religion to tell me that I shouldn't eat or do something.
No, but you want religion to tell you how to treat you after you're dead.
No, I don't. Because I know what's going to happen to me.
You are actually, you're brought up in a Sikh community. Yeah. So you expect to be treated like a Sikh, even though you don't believe in God. Am I right?
How? No.
Your turban says it all.
Listen, the turban is only as a mark of respect to my mother and father. Nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Do your mother, are they still around? Your parents, they're still around? How do they feel that you're an atheist?
How do they feel? They have no issue with it whatsoever. I'm an adult. We sit there, we discuss the existence of God. Very in-depth.
What about the rest of your family?
My dad was from East Africa.
Okay.
My mother's from.
No. What I meant is like your siblings. Are they Sikhs or they're atheists as well?
So my point is that.
By the way, if you don't want to reveal your private life, you don't have to.
There's nothing so private.
No, that's fine.
My brother.
Don't want to impose it on you.
My brother, like many other people, went through a phase of deep faith. My sister believes in God, but there's no real
practice. She doesn't practice the faith.
There's no problem. There's no fundamentalism.
I mean, look, I know for a fact there are certain Sikh families and certain Muslim families and certain Hindu families. They would be devastated if any of their member. So that's the reason. That's the reason I asked you, because when you said respect for your parents, yes. By the way, that shows that that comes from religion. You know that. The pagri. The pag comes from religion. Yeah. They have the 5 P's, right?
No, K's.
Sorry, K's. 5K. What are they again?
The hair, the kanga, which I haven't got.
Yeah, so the kanga, the
kacha.
Sorry, the kanga is the comb.
Yeah, in the hair.
Yeah,
the kanga.
And the kala is the other K.
The kacha.
The kacha.
The case.
The case. What's the case?
The hair.
The hair. Okay.
The soul.
The soul. Okay. Yeah. The 5 Ks. Yeah. So I mean they are part of the religion, isn't it? Yeah. No problem. Anyway, I think we digress. Where were we? So I was telling you, look, for everyone they have certain ideology. You as an atheist have your own ideology. Now, if I were to ask you, you mentioned morals earlier.
Yeah. Where did that come from? You're going to say?
No. I'm going to ask you that. Do the atheists all agree on the same morals? or is it subjective?
I would say some, but they're very common. Everyone's morals are very common.
No, it's not common.
I think so.
No.
You don't. You know not to murder, not to steal, not to rape, not to pillage, not to do it. Yeah, these are.
Go and ask Netanyahu. He'll tell you something differently.
Okay, all right, but you.
So you see, like I said, there are atheists out there who would actually have no problem killing and pillaging a certain community.
We don't have
I'm not saying you are.
We're generalizing.
Bobby.
We're generalizing.
I'm not saying you are. All I'm saying is that where does atheism stand? What is its basis? What is its moral compass based on? You will say it's subjective. Everyone has their own understanding of what is right and wrong.
And religion is not subjective, right?
A religion, no. If it's an organized religion, it has to be based on the scripture.
So Islam's the right way, the Christians are wrong, the Jews are wrong, the Sikhs are wrong, the Buddhists are wrong.
You're comparing apples and oranges. Organized religion, for example, if you were to look at just Islam, or just Sikhism, or just Christianity, within that there are certain do's and don'ts. Am I right? Yeah. So, for example, the halal and haram in Islam, if a Muslim disagrees with what is haram in the Quran, then they are not Muslim, because they're rejecting the principles of Islam. They would be upon kufr. If it's out of ignorance, then they will be given, obviously, some benefit of doubt. But if they do it deliberately, for example, alcohol is haram in Islam. Yes, adultery, fornication, all this. I'm not saying there are no Muslims who do this. Of course there are. Every religion have their own black sheep, isn't it? So all I'm saying is that for you as an atheist, you don't have a moral compass or a standard on which you base your morals.
I think that's quite insulting, though.
Why? Do you? Do you have a moral standard which is standard for all atheists?
Oh, sorry.
You don't.
Okay, all right. I thought you were talking. All right, I understand.
Like in this country,
I thought you were talking about me.
Don't take things personal. When I discuss it, for the 2 years you've seen me discuss, I don't go personal. I go based on the genre.
Let's just get back to. Let's just get back to my initial. Yeah. This is about faith. That's why it's called faith. You believe in what you believe. You're no better than me. You should think you're better than me.
Actually, in what sense?
If you believe in God, either if you're a Muslim, Sikh, Hindu, whatever you are, I don't care. You believe in God. That is your belief. That doesn't make you, because you're a Muslim, doesn't make you better than a Christian, better than a Jew, or better than...
Based on whose standards?
On my standards.
What is your standard? You don't have a standard.
Humanity.
Oh, wait. But humanity...
Let me ask you one question. Excuse me.
You asked me a question, let me answer that.
If I'd have come to you, I put my hand out and said, Assalamu alaikum, what would you have done?
I would have said, Walaikum salam, no problem.
Would you have shaken my hand?
Yeah, of course.
And you would have said, Walaikum salam?
Yeah, I would.
Do you know what? Okay, I appreciate it.
What did you imagine I would say?
Listen, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Yes. Look, if you talk about humanity, that again is subjective. Because you see, like I said, there are certain people in this country, even in this world, who don't have a problem.
Why are you talking about minority? Why can't we just talk in general?
I'm talking general. I didn't say you. I'm taking everything personal.
No, not personal. I'm talking...
But I was talking general. I said in this country and in this world. You didn't hear what I said. So I'm talking general, not you personally.
No, not personal. I'm talking about the Christians or Hindus or whatever.
Like I said, every religion thinks it is exclusive. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a separate religion, would it? Every religion thinks it's exclusive. In fact, every ideology thinks it's exclusive. Even though they use terms like humanity, when it comes to the nitty-gritty, they would bring in their ideology to justify things.
Are you offended by atheists?
By atheists? No, I just actually pity them, to be honest.
You pity them?
Like you, Bobby. Because when we ask them existential questions about where did the universe come from, they'll be like you, all over the place. Nothing, molecule, organism, this, that.
Hashim, that actually makes me feel quite sad for you.
Why?
And I'll tell you why. When I see a Christian or a Muslim trying to defend their religion, there'll be people, well, the Son of God was born naturally, you have to change his nappies, you have to do this, you have to do that. Then
you can't bring that to Islam though.
No, that's what I've heard Islamic people are... okay.
Wait. If you're talking about someone who claims that a baby is God, and then you're saying we shouldn't question that, okay.
Then the Christians come to you.
Wait, they do actually. They do ask us about our faith and about our
and it's
religion.
Always the same.
But you know, when we look, trust me, the Christians can't say much about Allah.
Right.
Because they know that there is not much they can say against Allah.
Hashim.
So what they do is they go for the Prophet, peace be upon him, about about his life.
I've heard
exactly, yeah. But when it comes to Allah, the Sikhs will say that Allah is mentioned in their Guru Granth Sahib. Am I right?
It is, yeah.
Yes. The term God in Arabic is Allah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no one can actually point fingers to God Almighty. But when we talk about Christianity or even Hinduism, and they actually have gods who walked upon the earth and who were, like in Hinduism, the gods were cursed by the mortals.
You're going to belittle that now because you're going to say...
No, wait. It's not belittling.
Yeah.
You know, in this country, we have university courses where they teach comparative religion.
Yeah.
Are you going to say they're all rubbish? You know what they're teaching them? How to critically analyze things.
Okay.
And for you, because you come from that background, maybe you think that just speaking or questioning someone's religion is mockery. That is your background. But that's not my background. For me, it is asking important questions, pertinent questions, in order to understand why you would believe that ideology or religion.
Okay. So
is that fair?
On that basis,
good.
When I've spent that little time listening to Ex-Sikh and him bring
Why do you keep bringing Adam? Are you a big fan?
I am a fan.
Well, by the way, is he an atheist? What is his religion? Because I don't watch those channels. I've heard of them.
You should do.
Yeah. What is his religion?
He's an atheist now.
He's an atheist?
No.
What was he before?
He was a devout Muslim.
Did he know how to read the Quran?
Sorry?
Did he know how to read the Quran?
Listen, I'm not here for an argument.
Actually, he didn't.
He did not have
He did not know how to read the Quran
So you obviously know about
because
him, then?
you know my friend brother Mansoor, he actually did a video reaction to one of his.
Really? So you know more about him than you're going to admit, right?
No. You asked about his channel. I didn't watch his channel.
Yeah.
I watched that particular video which brother Mansoor made as a reaction to him.
If you as a man who has devout faith, who believes in Islam, if you're, and I'm telling you now, this is factual, I don't care whether you believe it or not, there are many Muslims in India leaving Islam because of these two characters.
And there are many Muslims who come to Islam. Sorry, many non-Muslims who come to Islam, many atheists who become Muslim. In fact, just now, you know, when you approached, I got the news that two people took Shahada. And we have Shahadas in this park almost every week. Wait. So as many Muslims leave, maybe 2 times more or 3 times more come to Islam as well. Okay? So look, for us, the hidayah, the guidance is from Allah. We don't say any of us are the ones guiding them. We say Allah is guiding them. So if they leave Islam, then they actually lose out. It's not that they're gaining anything.
You can make me look stupid here.
That's not my intention.
No, it may not be in your intention. But
yes, it's your
brother's a Sikh.
Are you Sikh? MashaAllah. Yeah, I'm good. He's not a Sikh, by the way. He's an atheist.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Okay.
But
It might be a cultural thing.
It is, yeah. He said he respects his parents. So maybe for that. That's fine. You know, by the way, respect of parents is quite big in Islam. You know that.
Should be.
Okay? I'll tell you what.
It could be anywhere.
You know, from the haram things, from the things which are forbidden in Islam, which one would you disagree with? I'll give you some. Okay? One of them is actually, for example, usury. Interest.
Yeah.
Would you agree or disagree? Interest is haram in Islam. One of the biggest, Jazakallah khair. You want some tea?
No, my friend. I think that's...
Sorry? He's gone now. Too late.
No, I have no issue with that.
Yeah.
I think that's... I think you only done that.
I'll tell you what. A few haram things like fornication, adultery, gambling, drinking alcohol, like you said. All these things are haram.
Yeah.
Yes? Including murder, rape and all, the usual things. Yes? But guess what is the biggest sin in Islam?
What the biggest haram is in Islam?
Yeah.
Not believing in God.
I'm pretty sure. No, not only that.
Yeah.
Yes, but you believing in other gods, even if you believe in that, Jazakallah. Yes. Even if you believed in Almighty God and then you associated other gods with them. So the biggest sin is shirk.
Idolatry.
Shirk means associating partners with Allah, whether in the form of idols or otherwise.
But
so this is one thing you'll never learn from Ex-Sikh.
Okay, we're digressing. But you know what? People, and I'm going to get personal now. You, Siraj, Muhammad Ijab, Ali Dawa, all of you lot, you can make anyone that walks in this park, a normal individual like myself, anyone, make us look stupid, right?
But we don't aim for that.
Wait. I think that you succeed in doing that by bringing up to an atheist.
Bobby, with all due respect, sometimes the individuals themselves make a fool of themselves on camera.
Okay.
Okay? Do you agree?
Agreed.
Good.
Or maybe I
So don't blame us for their stupidity.
But you guys, my simple question to you earlier on was, if you want to defend Islam, and people like me are going in and seeing these guys show the hadith, show the Quran, what's written in the Quran, what the hadith says, everything else, and you know as well as I do that there are some.
They can poke holes as much as they want, but you see,
and there's Sahih hadiths as well.
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that if they reject the existence of Allah, all of that.
Why don't you go on there?
Bobby, trust me. All of those things which they bring up, trust me, even if they were not there, even if those hadiths they find faults with were not part of the deen, even then they reject Allah. You know why? Because in order to believe in the reality,
they left Islam because of that.
No.
They left
most
Islam
of the people, trust me, most of the people, including Ex-Sikh, the reason they leave Islam is because of the ignorance or some emotional reason. We have questioned many people on our streams and even here live that why did you leave Islam? Every time it is either an emotional reason or something they didn't understand.
What is the name of that journey that Prophet Muhammad made from?
The Miraj. Yeah.
Right.
Isra wa Miraj. Yeah.
So we all know, we won't go through all of that. Then he goes to the first heaven, the second heaven, the third. He goes up to God. He comes down to Moses 7 or 8 times. It is reduced by 5 prayers each time. Then he comes back. And then he makes that journey overnight. And then the next day, people question him about the journey. They say whatever. My argument is simple. It is a matter of faith. You either believe it or you don't believe it. You cannot tell me it happened. You cannot make a rational argument for it, description of it. It is a matter of faith.
I totally agree. You can't have a rational. You can't explain something which is a miracle rationally. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a miracle.
Right. Well, that wasn't a miracle, was it?
It was a miracle.
Why is it a miracle?
How many people you know went up in the 7 heavens and came back in one night?
Right. Okay. So all the other now, there could be many others.
Bobby, look. You know what? If you think that God exists, yes, and God is able to do things which are beyond our comprehension, then what is the problem?
There's no problem.
Exactly.
It's a matter of faith.
No.
It is a matter of faith.
No. You know what is faith? For you, Bobby, that this existence is a matter of faith because you can't explain it.
So you can't explain that.
So Bobby, you in fact,
no rational.
In fact, you believe in faith more than me. You know why? Because you think all of this just came about from nothing.
Yes.
Without any evidence.
Yes.
So there's faith.
I know what you mean. Because you're ready to defend that, and he's ready to defend Islam. So you do have faith.
This got nothing to do with Islam. We're just talking about religion in general.
No, it has to do with Islam because every response I gave is based on my deen.
All right. Okay. Well, I haven't.
Okay, and same with you. You give your responses based on your ideology of atheism. But you see, you believe in faith just as much as I do. Because you believe all of this just came about by accident one day. You see what I mean?
I was just interested in what I watch. I'm fascinated by what I watch.
Alhamdulillah. You know what?
Right. And look, my argument, I didn't want to get involved because I know I'm going to lose an argument.
No, it's not. Look, trust me.
Or discussion.
My intention was never to make you look anything other than.
I'm a big man. I can deal with it.
No. I don't think so. That's even if you were, even if you had a thick skin as me. Yes. To put someone down just because of their personal reasons. But you see, I have every right to question you, your ideology, your faith, without mocking you. I can do that, and you shouldn't be afraid to do the same.
I'm not. Listen, I didn't come here as some kind of wonderfully wise person. I wanted to know why you guys are not defending against these guys. That's all.
You know what? Islam doesn't need defense. Islam can stand by itself.
Okay.
What need defense is something that you believe is your ideology, and you can't even back it up with rationality, which you expect from us. When I asked you about your existence, you couldn't answer it.
But I'm not here to preach I'm not here to convert or preach or defend my beliefs.
We're discussing.
No, but
actually, you are defending your ideology.
Why?
Yes, you are.
Why?
Because every response you gave is based on your ideology.
Yeah, but I'm
not based on Islam or Sikhism or any other religion.
There's a difference between me and you in that even though I might not have the sensible answers to your questions.
Okay, look.
I don't.
I think we are repeating ourselves. Let me ask you something.
Go on.
You know one certainty we all agree with?
Death.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to die one day?
Agreed.
I'm going to die one day.
Agreed.
Okay?
you believe you're going to go to heaven.
No,
and
wait.
there's gonna be 72 virgins waiting for you.
Before, don't get jealous of the 72 virgins. Alhamdulillah, we might even get more, you know.
Do you actually believe that? You get
Of course he believes that.
Hold on. By the way, the Hindus have apsaras, the Christians have their own.
I'm not
Okay.
asking, I'm just asking.
No, but we'll come to that. The important thing is this. Let's say I die and you die, and there's nothing after that.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
That is the end.
Yeah.
No God, no angels, no hell, no heaven, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Have I, as a Muslim, lost anything?
Have you lost anything? No, if you've lived a pious life,
Yeah.
you haven't caused anyone any pain, you haven't hurt anyone, you've been civil, you've done nothing.
No, I'm talking about after that. Have I lost anything?
No, you
If
haven't.
everything comes to an end,
Yeah.
and let's say all of what I believed in was false.
But
Wait,
your
yeah, Bobby, I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't lost anything.
Nothing.
You haven't lost anything.
Nothing.
Because whatever life you led,
Agreed.
yes, based on your whims and desires,
Agreed.
you were happy with that.
Agree.
Neither of us lost anything.
Nothing.
Now flip the coin. If
there's
there
God.
really is God,
Well,
wait a minute. If there really is God,
Yeah.
there really are angels, there really is hell and heaven, there really is consequences for every action of yours and mine
Agreed.
in the hereafter.
Yeah.
Then who takes the bigger risk?
Me? No, I'm sorry, according to
Who is
you-
the intelligent person then?
According to
The
you-
one who prepares for the afterlife,
Hashim.
or the one who takes
Hashim,
a risk?
According to you, though,
Yeah.
that thing is hell, where there's everlasting fire, and whatever else. Now, come on. Do you want me to believe that, yeah? There's somewhere up there, there's fire that's going to last for millions and millions of years. I'm going to be burning there forever.
You know,
I'll take that risk.
for you to
I'll
believe that universe came from nothing is a bigger faith-based religion.
I'll take that risk. Let them.
No, but hold on. You're saying now you take that risk.
Yeah, I'll take
But
that
when
risk.
you know, a person who takes great risk
Yeah.
is not very intelligent. Do you know that? In any system, whether you're actually going in the stock exchange or you're actually risking your life or your family's life, that person is not really intelligent. So wait. A person who prepares and minimizes risk is intelligent. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So now you know why I'm preparing
Look in that
my
camera.
life for the hereafter.
Look in that camera
Yeah.
and tell the audience, the non-Muslim audience, that you've done all this because you believe that up there is a place where, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but when you die, you have to walk. You have to walk the plank.
You know what?
Where you get
Just tell them.
pushed over or
Just tell
something.
them there is a hell and heaven.
Right, where you're going to get pushed into, and you're going to,
and you're going to. And by the way, this is not just non-Muslims.
No, you'll believe this, yeah?
Bobby, listen. It's not just non-Muslims. Even the Muslims have to pay for it. You know, they will have to take account of their actions in this life. So if a Muslim has accept somebody's right, yeah, let's say they committed adultery with somebody's wife, then they will have to pay for it. Don't think that Muslims will get scot-free just because Allah is just with everyone. Even an animal without horns hurts somebody with horns, they will also be accountable on the day.
We'll go back to the same thing. Whether I insult you or insult God.
It's not about insulting.
I'm not
It's
here
just
to insult
we are
anyone.
here
I feel sorry.
having a dialogue.
I feel sorry for people.
Yeah.
Right, and this will come back to the initial first question. How an intellectual person who can have rational thoughts, can believe that when he or she dies, in your case, you're going to go up there, there's going to be 72 virgins waiting for you.
Yeah.
That's what you believe. First of all,
Inshallah, maybe more.
I think.
But don't be jealous, Bobby.
I think that's terrible for.
Why?
I think that's
Why?
That's,
By the way,
slight on Muslim.
hold on. By the way, do
That's
you know one thing? You asked where's the other Sikh guy. I wanted to answer this question. So the 72 virgins.
No, I'm not going into that.
No, I will. I'm not. By the way, I'm not ashamed of this.
You're not ashamed of
No,
it. You
it's
should
not
be.
at all.
Anyway, go on.
Would you be happy if you have 72 girlfriends?
No, I think it's wrong.
Are you a man or not?
72 girlfriends. No.
Yeah. How many girlfriends would you want? How many can you manage?
Well, yeah. Well,
Did you see that look on his face?
I think it's wrong.
Come on, Bobby. We all know.
There's
We all
women-
know.
There's women here.
We all know. There are. Of course. So what? The women will know.
They will know.
Listen.
What do they get? What do they get?
Hey,
Oh, shit.
calm down.
Sorry.
For a person
What
who
do
said,
they-
I will get
they
emotional,
70
you're the
bloods.
one.
They get 4
Wait
bloods.
a minute. Wait
Go
a
on.
minute. In the Quran, Allah says, everyone will get what they desire.
But men will get 72.
Can I finish, please? Everyone will get what they desire. By the way, any hot-blooded man would say that he will actually be happy with many women.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now, the psychology of the women is different, by the way. Do you know that? Do you know that?
All right, now we're
Why?
gonna go-
Why?
okay.
Wait. Why do you not see many women having several different boyfriends at the same time? But you will see many men having several girlfriends at the same
agreed,
time. You know why? Because they are wired differently.
Men are evil.
You should know that.
I know men are evil.
Not about evil. It's
Right.
about look. If you were a man, I wouldn't have to explain this to you.
Right.
Okay, and it's something in our nature to desire beauty, to desire women. It's in our nature. But you see, in Islam, first and foremost, living on this earth, Allah has told us that if you cannot do justice between them, then marry only one. Guess which religion?
Hashim,
which
answer-
religion says to marry
Hashim,
only one?
Hashim,
Only
answer
Islam.
the question.
Okay, I'm coming to that.
72
I'm coming to
virgins.
that.
What do the women get?
Hold on. Before you go to what the women get, I want to understand from you if those 72 wives, by the way,
Wives,
do you know
sorry,
that?
sorry,
These
not
are not
wives.
girlfriends.
Okay, wives.
These are wives.
Wives.
If they agree to live with one man, do you have a problem?
If they're of their free will?
Of course.
Of course.
By the way, you know, in Islam, marriage by force is forbidden.
Okay, yeah, free will, no problem.
So even the four wives in this world, which we are allowed, up to 4 wives,
Okay, fine.
even that has to be
Get-
by their
Hashim,
agreement.
get to the 72
I
virgins.
am.
Right.
I've already answered the question.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you
I
haven't.
said everyone will get what they desire.
What do the women get, Hashim?
Did you not hear what I said? No. Everyone will get what they desire.
But why does the Quran say 72 virgins for men but no reference to women?
Because men, you know, look, one thing is that Allah doesn't mention many women by name. Allah has only
Well, we'll
mentioned.
drop that
No.
because it's embarrassing.
I'm not
It's
embarrassed.
embarrassing.
I'm giving
We'll
you the
drop that.
answer. If
We'll
you,
drop that.
if
We'll
you,
drop that.
hold on, Bobby. If you have patience, I'll tell you what. There's only one woman mentioned by name in the Quran. You know why? Because this is one that the Christians are claiming is the mother of God. Yes. Allah has only mentioned Maryam by name. No other woman is mentioned by name. They're given reference like the Pharaoh's wife and so on, but never by name. And it is because of this modesty for women. Allah doesn't mention this. But Allah does mention a principle which you should have got the hint from. Everyone will get what they desire. Everyone in Jannah will get what they desire.
Let's hope the women get whatever they desire as well.
Yeah, so if they don't desire many men,
because they in this life they didn't get what they wanted, or their needs haven't been taken care of.
No. Jannah is a place where you get rewarded for the actions. It's not because
let's
you
hope
didn't get a
that's true.
husband
Right.
or you did get husband. It's not because of
or
that.
you had to share your husband with 3 other women, right? So let's hope they get what they want when they go there.
Well, earlier you said you wouldn't have a problem with that.
I said if their own free will.
Of course.
But how many?
You cannot have a marriage unless it's by their own free will.
Why can't a woman marry 2 men then? Why can't she have 2 blokes?
Okay, if she gets pregnant, whose child is it?
Who cares?
Who cares? She does.
Well, she'll know, won't she? Doesn't matter.
No, she won't know. How will she know? Let's say you were living 1,000 years from
this
today.
This is the problem with religion,
What?
isn't it? You're going to stand there.
You're getting emotional.
I'm not
Calm down.
emotional.
You are.
You're going to defend Islam to the hill.
Of course I will.
Whatever is wrong with it.
Of course I will. I'm a Muslim.
Agreed.
What, you expect me to?
Something wrong with polygyny.
Sorry?
What makes
Actually, he doesn't have a problem with that.
No, he has a problem with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, you seem to think you can speak on behalf of Muslim women and say there's a problem with polygyny. No,
Madam.
hold on. He explained very clearly, right, that when there's an agreement or a contract of marriage between 4 women maximum, and by the way, you look into anthropological studies, Islam is the first religion that came into practice and said only one unless you can do justice between them. Hold on,
Let her finish.
Now you let
Bobby,
me
let her
speak.
finish and then you can
Now
answer.
you let me speak because you're speaking and saying that this is a problem, that women didn't get what they want. Hold on. So I'm Muslim.
I know
so
you
now
are.
you don't
I
speak
know
for
you
me.
are. I know you are.
You don't speak for me.
No.
Right, now, when you enter into a contract of marriage, it's by consent.
Yes.
It's a consensual agreement.
Yes.
Between 1, 2, 3 or 4 individuals.
Up to 4.
Now, you take the dirt out of that contract, which you probably have in your mind, right? It's a very civil agreement where you do not share a marital space between more than one wife and your husband, number 1. Number 2, right? It seems like you're happy with men having consensual relationships as girlfriends, mistresses. In America, in the US, look up polyamory. Understand what polyamory means. A woman could have multiple partners and a man can have multiple partners. Nobody seems to have a problem with that. But when it comes to a contract, an agreement, under a scriptural law under God, where the man will be held accountable. The man will be held accountable. Did you cheat on your one wife? Did you have multiple girlfriends and leave them with children? You seem to have no problem with that. Actually, this works in favor of Muslim women, in favor of all women, that the man cannot go behind our backs and cheat. He cannot have multiple girlfriends. Islam is a religion of contract, of marriage. And if any Muslim man goes outside of that, he is not, if he's not held accountable here, he will be held accountable under the law of God. Simple. So don't say we don't get anything. And you want to know what we get in the afterlife? We get whatever the eyes have never seen, that we've never heard of, and whatever we desire.
Absolutely.
Right? So what we desire as women, it's our private affair. That's why when he's mentioning modesty, it remains as that. It's none of your business. But when it comes to you mentioning these 72 houris in Jannah, right? It's very clear that the men here, the Muslim men who are...
We need to emphasize their wives.
Yes,
because many people think it's just women for sex.
Exactly. So the Muslim men in this life are under submission to the will of God, okay? So when they say no to the mistress, I'm not going to have a mistress. I'm going to stay faithful to my wife. I'm going to respect my mother. I'm going to respect my daughter, right? I'm going to respect my mother, my daughter, my wife. I'm going to say no to a mistress. I'm going to say no to multiple girlfriends and leave them where I will not leave them with illegitimate children, that they have to work 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
Single moms,
I've seen women work 3 jobs. Are you going to take care of them? No, you're not. So don't tell me Muslim men, women don't get anything in this life. Islam gives us. Our men give us.
Well, I'm glad for you.
So, no.
I'm sorry I offended you. I wasn't.
Oh, no.
You have to be very...
She's responding to your allegations.
You have to be very, very... Listen. You have to be very, very open to understanding...
Let's hope all Muslim women think like you then.
Understanding something
And they're
beyond
all
the
happy
surface.
in that belief.
No, listen, not everyone's happy. Look,
okay.
hold on. If you want to talk about happiness, how many men or how many women are you going to say are all happy in relationships which fail?
I don't know and I don't care, but...
Relationships can fail.
Of course they can fail.
Yes,
of course.
but that doesn't mean it comes down to the religion, okay?
Yes.
It comes down... No, it doesn't.
No,
come,
I agree that,
yes. So if you want to speak about... if you want to criticize religion, let's come down to what it represents and how it benefits.
Maybe
and how
I've just
it doesn't
wasted
benefit.
Mr. Hashim's 2 hours.
No, you haven't actually.
I'll let you go back to it.
No, Jazakallah khair, sister. By the way, Brother Sadat will be very proud, mashallah. You know, if you, Bobby, look, it seemed like the way you mentioned 72 virgins, it seemed like you were, I don't know, maybe you were offended by it.
Yeah, I found it a hard concept.
So you think you were like this champion of the women?
No.
When you ask the women themselves, they have no qualms like the way you do.
I think.
Yours is based on emotions, not rationality.
This is the problem with religion, and maybe I've just wasted a day of my life as well. But whatever anyone says, whether it's against Christianity, Sikhism, Islam, doesn't matter. Yeah. You're never ever going to get a rational answer from anyone. They won't say, well, actually.
So after all that, you're going to say it's not rational. In fact, when we asked you a simple question, you couldn't give a rational answer to your very existence.
No. So, all right. Okay. Why haven't you got? Why do Muslims always have the moustache or shaved fish? No, I'm asking a question.
Wait, Bobby. With all due respect, look.
Because
Shaitan's
there, right?
Wait. Now. Anyone told you that you have a mustache because of Satan is there, it's probably fooled you and you took hook, line and sinker without you even investigating it. At least do some fact-finding before you embarrass yourself in front of the camera.
I will.
Please do that.
I wasn't here to insult anyone.
It wasn't actually, I said repeatedly, you're the one insulting yourself when you speak like this without knowledge.
I was just hoping some people would just be honest and to be,
I think the sister was quite honest. What the response I gave you was pretty straightforward, without resorting to emotions.
Do you think all Muslim women think like that?
If they're educated, yeah.
Sorry?
If they're educated, they know that
Okay, so
then yes.
So not
because
all
you
of them.
see, look,
not all of them.
No, all of them haven't read haven't actually investigated. They're happy with their life. You're the one saying having 72 virgins is something which is wrong. Am I right? You're the one having the problem, not us.
Yeah, okay, you could, yeah. Well,
Yeah, earlier you said that everyone should respect everyone. All of a sudden you are the one looking for holes in Islam.
No, I'm not looking for, I'm just saying everyone should be a bit more accommodated.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't say.
Earlier, when you came initially, I thought you were a fanboy of Adam Seeker.
I am a fanboy of
Yeah. Does he mock religions?
Does he mock religion?
Yes.
I think
Look in front of the camera, and I want you to condemn him for that.
I think he does. And
are you going to condemn him for that?
I condemn him in the manner.
So you're not a fanboy anymore.
No, I can condemn you as well. That time.
Yeah, if you were my fanboy, you can, but you're not, thankfully.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So anyone who says that this is my idol, this is
idol.
well, if you're a fanboy, you consider him as your idol. Maybe you should go and look at the term fan. Go and look at it in dictionary what it means. It means you're fanatically mad about him.
Before I go,
or her.
Before I go, I did say to you, why don't people like you go and defend that then?
Come on our stream, bring him. Let's see if he got the guts to come on DawahWise and speak to us face to face. Okay? Because he will, even if I ask him a simple question as why you left team, he'll give me something which is an emotional reasoning, not rational reasoning. Okay? Well, anyway, Bobby, thank you very much.
If I offended you, I apologize.
Yes, and likewise.
No.
It wasn't my intention.
I don't take any offense.
But anyway, I know you're stuck with atheism. Like I had an open mind to read other religions. Even though I'm a Muslim, I expect you.
Did you read them after you became a Muslim? Or
no, I was born a Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So you read them whilst you were a Muslim?
When I grew up,
that's fine.
when you have the capacity and intellect
to understand in English.
Inshallah. That's what I'm hoping. Just be an open-minded person. That's all. Okay, Bobby ji. Take care. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Jazakallah khair. Don't forget to subscribe to DawahWise and watch our live streams on Thursday at 5 p.m. We do lots of live streams, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.